everybody, Adam back with you. So today we got to do a little maintenance on our ATV. So what I want to show you is what I have going on right now with my hitch. This guy. And what we found for use for the Hog Maxx that we run to disc our food plots. So basically I went online and finally it looks like they've made something that's going to help with the issue of all the downward pressure on these four-wheelers that the Hog Maxx causes to break these hitches. This box has the Strong Made Hitch on it, and this is supposed to be the best thing for your ATV to handle the downward pressure that a Hog Maxx puts on the frame of your ATV. So what was going on was this hitch, you can see, turn it around, I have a broken point right here, all the way back into here. This is all snapped off and it's bent on this side down through here, and basically all it is just pushing everything up, push up, so the actual disc, it angles out and it never really gets a chance to dig. So that's kind of what's going on. This is actually, that's my fourth hitch on there for that thing. So I've spent more on hitches than I think I have on the Hog Maxx. So that's one thing, if you guys do purchase a Hog Maxx, you guys need to really make sure that your hitch is super strong, welded on, has, you know, multiple points of contact where that pressure is going to come up, because otherwise you're just going to go through what I'm going through. So we're going to put this thing on and see if it works. So I won't knock it because, you know, maybe it was shipped from a third party, whatever, but Strong Made might want to take a little bit more pride in their packaging, because this looks like it's been through hell. I got parts falling out on the side, so if I am missing some parts, some bolts, I won't be surprised. Or U-bolt. Yeah, just falling out the side here. So we'll find out if we're missing any parts. Oh, that thing does feel sturdy. Multiple points of contact. You see, Strong Made, do not exceed manufacturer's recommended towing capacity. I don't know if I have any nuts or bolts in here. If I do, they're not in here. So looks like I'm gonna need to replace that for this, because those must be in the back of a UPS truck. And we got a nice hole. Looks like the mice got into this a little bit. Interesting. See that? Chewed through by the mice. Not a good first impression, Strong Made. Here's my user manual. Wow, I can almost see the pictures. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Let's see here. Factory bolts and nuts that were removed, use the nuts on the top of the mount, RH119. Yeah, we do use the same bolts that you use, but the nuts, there's a couple nuts that we got to find for our U-bolt. We'll get on that and we'll get back on it. It's going to be dangerous for your knuckles. Get that sealed out and you're okay. this. You can see how bent it is and mangled, and broken. You can bend it back in and weld it. You still got a good hitch. It's about a $70 hitch, $65 hitch. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. If you're looking at this video, you've probably seen this on some Google page. So 4 bolts, we got those in. Now it's time to go to work with the Strong Made Hitch. See how this baby plants in there. I'm pretty sure it goes in just like this. It sits right there. It goes down, over, and then this U-bolt. This U-bolt's gonna come into play here too. This guy, it's gonna come on in the outside. So I'll get it set up and then show you exactly what it looks like when it's mounted. So one of the things that I discovered here, this bolt is not needed. There's nothing on this end here where that bolt goes down over. See? Bolt not needed. Sits on top of it. Don't forget that part of it. Well, we did it. I would say it probably took 20 minutes, about a 20-minute installation. If you know what you're doing, it might take you 10. If you've never done it before, probably 20, because you got to kind of figure out what order to put the bolts in, and there's some tight spaces in there, so I was fiddling to find some tools. But here's a closer look at it. You got your U-bolt coming up right into here. There's this bolt that connects right down here up into this insert, and then this bolt was not used, and then you had your main back bolt here to attach this backside to it, and then this bolt coming up from the bottom. So we're gonna be getting a lot of pressure coming up, you know, really pushing up. And I think the difference between this, as you can see in this, is that all that pressure was coming into this one arm and then pulling on these here, and that's what made those bend. It's just not strong enough stress point for it not to break. So the idea, I like it. We'll see how it works. We're going to take it out to the field now and see if we can rip up some dirt. So that's the Strong Made RH119. Let me double check. Yeah, the RH119. This is a Honda 4-wheeler, a Honda 420 Rancher. And this is just a straight line axle. Doesn't have the rear independent axles. So, all right, put her to the test. All right, so we are back at our favorite place. I'm about to hook up the Hog Maxx to the new hitch, the Strong Made Hitch, and you can see we do have some snow, but it's about 45 degrees. Ground is a little bit soft, so we're gonna go a couple inches deep. Nothing crazy. We're not gonna try to dig up too much and put too much stress on it, but that's what we're gonna do and see if it works. Wouldn't that be great if this worked? I say that every time I put a new hitch on. Wouldn't that be great if it worked? Well, this looks like the hitch that we've been wanting from day one. So I'm elevated a little bit, so we'll see how this works. And go from there. Oh, we've made one little pass, and look at it. It's already tearing it up great. So the difference is, look at that. It's really cool to see the snow too. Difference is now this is, I mean, we're getting straight down. So if that baby can hold up, we're gonna give it to test. I cannot say how impressed I am with this hitch. I really am really impressed. I mean, that thing is rock solid. There was no bounce. This ground is semi-frozen, and that thing just, I mean, it's worked like a charm. That's incredible. I mean, I couldn't get down into it at all with the old hitch, obviously, because it had all that give. But this is, if you are going to, I'll make a public broadcast right now. If you are going to buy a ground Hog Maxx, you must, and I'm telling you, you must buy a Strong Made Hitch from these guys. Look them up, Strong Made Hitches. This is my Honda 420. It's the RH119 is the model for that. Simple to put on, and my gosh, to go through this frozen ground and not even flinch. Thank you, Strong Made. Thank you very much. It is the best $100 I've spent. I think it was 79 bucks, and it was $20 shipping. And I am so tickled that it is working today. I'm gonna do all my plots today, so I'll check back with you when we're done. But I mean, I think that's wow. I'm impressed. Amazing. Just look at this was weeds and grass. This looked like this before me coming out. This is what it looked like. It was all just this, and now, I mean, it's 2 or 3 passes on a row, and this whole quarter acre here. It's amazing. Unbelievable. Just incredible. Really really the first time that ground I ever really got to see the full potential of that little four-wheeler disc. And I think Hog Maxx needs to promote that Strong Made Hitch, because a lot of people are turned off from it because of that hitch design and how it's not normal to have that upward pressure. So definitely something that really works for using that tool. Well, I am pretty happy with this thing. It's definitely held up amazing today. I've done 3 plots. I've been working on that thing for over an hour and a half. I think it's still all intact, but I'm gonna take it home, clean it off, and see if there's anything that was bent or tore on it, and go from there. But I mean, you can see it's been really tearing up this ground. It's half frozen ground, so couldn't be happier. This is the 3rd plot of the day, and it's really done a nice job. So kudos to Strong Made Hitch Company. You guys have a really nice hitch, and I'm really happy I found it. So, catch up with you again. Whitetail Kings out.